Hey guys, welcome to Rosie's Dessert Spot. Today I'll be demonstrating how to make this ice cream cake decorated with buttercream and sprinkles. I'm using a springform pan in a 7-inch size, buttering up the sides to stick on some baking paper. You could also just spray it with oil to help it to stick instead. Create a triangle, fold that, and then fold it again and one more time again to create this sort of a shape. Plant the point of it in the very center of your cake tin and then cut along the edge. This will give you the rough size of the base, and then stick 2 panels along the sides. For the ice cream bit, I have added condensed milk and heavy cream into a mixing bowl with a whisk attachment. And I'm literally just going to whisk these together on high speed for about 1.5 minutes to 2 minutes, just until it creates nice stiff peaks. At which point you can stop the machine from spinning and then add in your chosen flavoring. I've just gone in with some vanilla extract. Beat that in for another 10 or so seconds. And then feed it into your prepared cake tin. Highly recommend a springform pan if you can. It just makes it a lot easier removing the ice cream cake from the pan later. Give it a good tap to settle and release any bubbles right at the base, and then just use a spatula to even out the top surface. I let mine sit in the freezer overnight, and then be very careful as you release it. It is so cold, you will get burned, so just be very careful. After you release the sides, gently peel off the base and then peel away the baking paper. Be mindful not to leave any behind. If it does rip, just be super cautious that it has all been removed. When I attach it to the cake board, I attach it upside down because I know the underside is going to be perfectly straight and even. You can attach it to a cake board with a little bit of buttercream, and then I'm just scoring the very center all the way around, and that just marks a spot for me to stop the piping with the ruffle. I'm alternating blue and pink and using a 104 piping tip. So it's really handy to have that scored line there just for guidance. Follow this on a diagonal all the way through until you finish a whole ring around the cake. You'll want to repeat this one more time at the top as well, but this time traveling in the opposite direction. I lined up the blue with the blue and the pink with the pink. You could do it completely random instead though if you like. Because it is frozen, the buttercream sets really fast. So as soon as my rings were complete, I took a knife and I just leveled out that top layer, holding the knife up to the surface of the cake and just turning the turntable. These are candy coated chocolates. They are called Smarties here in Australia, and just alternating with 3 different colors. Take a cookie cutter of your choice. I've got a little onesie here, filling it with edible silver cookies. On the outside of the cookie cutter, I'm adding pink sprinkles, making sure to press them nice and close to that cookie cutter. This will work a lot better if you used sprinkles of a different color inside the cookie cutter. They ended up being really big, these striggies, so they didn't quite give off the shape as well as they could have had I used tiny sprinkles instead, but it still worked out. Gently remove your cookie cutter to reveal the shape, and your cake is complete. I would recommend taking this cake out of the freezer about half an hour before serving, just to make sure that it softens out enough that you can comfortably cut it. If you do recreate this, I would love to see it. Hashtag Rosie's Dessert Spot so I can check it out. Thanks for tuning in. Feel free to subscribe for more cake decorating tutorials, and we'll catch you in the next one.